Hi guys, welcome to another Touch of Film. Just a Korean Blu-ray update this week. I've got a couple of Korean film archive, film archive updates, and some, like I said, I was going to do some Sang-soo movies. Let's start off with the Korean archive movies. They release like 2 Blu-rays a year, around about like November, December time. Mainly quite vintage films which they restore and put onto Blu-ray. They've been doing this, is like the 3rd year that they've been releasing Blu-rays. The first one, which is Spy Number 5, is Gagman. Gagman is directed by Lee Myung-se. It's, how can I say, it's the story of a stand-up comedian, sort of quite slapstick, like a Chaplin wannabe. He just really wants to be a movie director, so he's looking to direct a movie. He hasn't got the funds, so he goes on a rampage of robbing banks and stores, entrusted with his barber, who wants to be an actor and an aspiring actress. The movie is absolutely brilliant. It's really funny, but quite dark at the same time, so it's sort of like black humour. The restoration is fantastic. It's region free, and absolutely brilliant edition. So it comes with this nice slipcase, which nice spot gloss in, shot there. Comes with a booklet which is English and Korean friendly, with some of the shots from the film. Really cool. It's sort of very abstract movie. Cool movie. Inside this artwork, it's pretty cool. This is still readily available on Nova Media Kimchi DVD, and that's Gagman. There you go. Next up we have Aimless Bullet. This is directed by Yoo Myung-mok. It's quite a tragic story. It's quite depressing, but it's absolutely beautiful. The story of 2 brothers who live in absolute poverty. This is after the war. One wants to be an actor, and the other one is just trying to get by and look after his family. A few instances happen, and it's just a constant, like the oldest brother who looks after the family is just constantly at odds with the world. He's just in absolute his family trying to raise them up. They've got, the brother is just always going out drinking. He's the one that wants to be an actor, the younger brother. He gets an acting role and then just decides he doesn't want to do it because they're using his injury from the war, which is very understandable at the same time. Another movie with great restoration. I mean, the work that goes into them is almost like how they do with Masters of Cinema and Criterions. So you've got the slipcase with a spot gloss in, a booklet which is English and Korean friendly. Yeah, great movie. And the disc artwork here. This again is widely available. I think the other 4 releases from the Korean Film Archive are all available. And that's Aimless Bullet. A fantastic release. Next up is the Sang-soo movies. I was talking about. These are from the Homage collection, which is no longer around apparently. I think they went bust. But yeah, let's starting off with The Day the Pig Fell into the Well. This I think is one of Hong Sang-soo's first films, if not his first. Very similar to Melancholia, so it's like several characters and their stories are all intertwined. It actually has a young Song Kang-ho in this as well, which is pretty cool to see. One thing though about this edition is the English subs are a bit off. Sometimes you see like one actor speaking and there's no subs appearing, or the grammar and the subs are terrible. Other than that, the picture quality is fantastic. You can still get by with watching it. This is a slip book, a digibook edition. I love these. The way they shut, it's just like have a nice soft touch, because this is all padded. It's absolutely really nice. And that is The Day the Pig Fell into the Well. Next up is, what's this one? The Power of Gangwon Province. Story of a young girl who, well, when I say young, she's in her 20s, and she's just come out of a relationship with a married man. She goes on a trip with her friends, and basically she gets into another relationship with a married man while she's there as well, same time. Now you see one day with this girl, and then the day then repeated through the eyes of the man that she's just split up with, and he goes on the same trip, and it is literally the same day just repeated, similar to what we've seen with Right Now Wrong Then, another film directed by Hong Sang-soo, and they don't see each other at all, but they sort of almost run into each other, and it's really intelligently done. A really good screenplay. I think the same with this movie as well. He's a fantastic screenwriter. I can see why there's a lot of similarities between him and Woody Allen. Really good with dialogue, and it's like real conversations that are taking place, and it's not like overdone. This is another digibook. Yeah, really nice edition. And that's they're both by the Homage collection of Content Zone. These are still available on Kimchi DVD, I think, as well. This is, I think, at a reduced price as well. So that's this Korean Blu-ray update, guys. Let me know what you think. If you've seen any of these, if you're into Hong Sang-soo movies, tell me what's your favourite. I'm only just starting to really get into his work, which I should have done a long time ago. Whilst the Korean Film Archive releases, these are just absolutely beautiful, guys. If you're into Korean cinema, Asian cinema, and a lot of like the older stuff, you should really check these out, and they're just beautifully restored. Absolutely, and the sound is fantastic on these as well. Cool, guys. Please subscribe, comment below, like, and yeah, I've got a lot of new subscribers this week. If you do have any, like, if there's any films that you're interested in and you want to get into Asian cinema, like if you're into horror or gangster movies, and you want to know what films to watch, please ask me, and add me on Facebook, private message me. All the links are below. You can even comment below and let me know ask me questions, and I'm really happy to answer them, guys. So if you want any requests for films, please, you can always ask. And yeah, guys, I'll see you next week with another update. Take care, guys.